What do you want? What do you want? No, you can't have. It's nothing to drink in there. It's nothing. Tell your granddaddy, do he have anything to drink for you? Ask your grandfather, do he got something to drink? He thirsty. I don't got nothing to drink in here. I got ways to make you tell me. Hey KK, how are you? How are you? I decided to get on live because today is almost the last day of April, right? Today is April 29th. So we got one more day till May 1st. So, I wanted to get on live and see how y'all feeling, how y'all doing. See what y'all up to. I had to change my phone number because for some reason a lot of people was calling my phone and I wasn't getting the call. And I had a lot of people that I didn't want with my number anyway. So I changed it. I gotta hit the lottery one day. Lord knows I do. I looked at the lottery earlier, the midday in the evening. If I would have played it, I would have been one number off the midday. And ain't nothing in there, man. Ain't nothing in there. Everybody keep asking me why do I still got that box. I put all my junk food in there, but I haven't had no junk food to put in there yet. Yeah, I gotta get me some. I gotta stack up on my junk. What, boy? My nephew is here. I gotta stack up on my junk food. Yeah. I was yeah, I gotta stack up on my hey Telly. I gotta stack up on my junk food. What is this? I got pills. I don't even know what the hell they for. I don't know what this is. This is cold and flu. I don't know what the hell that is. Or whatever it is, it's a piece of it. So I wanted to see what y'all was doing because my day was alright. My sister and cause today is my niece's birthday, so my sister came past here to throw her little daughter a little gathering, and I was so upset because I'm like, why y'all have to do it here? Why you do that shit at home? So my sister and my nieces, they was here. I had a chill day today. I really didn't do much because it's been kind of rainy all day. It's been kind of raining on and off. Raining on and off. So I just been in the house. I haven't really done nothing. And then I want to wait until next week. Next week and probably do something. Cause I wanted to go out. I wanted to go to the casino, and my ex did send me some money, but he didn't send me the amount that I really needed to go out. And then when he did send me, I was gonna try to go out with that, but we needed some stuff in the house, so I wound up putting stuff in the house. I couldn't even really do nothing. I didn't even know we needed toilet paper. I'm like, God damn. So I had to get toilet paper and little minor stuff. So I wound up not going anywhere. But it's all good. Long as we can wipe our ass, that's all matters. That's all matters. Who need to go out? Long as you can wipe your ass with. I'd rather be able to wipe my ass than to go out and enjoy my life. Ain't that weird? Would you rather wipe your ass, something to wipe your ass with, or enjoy a night on the town? Mommy. Hey, Mommy. Yes, my nephew, he's talking a lot better now. Mommy. 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 What's up, man? What's up? Nothing. I cannot believe that my nephew was born at 5 months. He was extremely premature, and you looking at him now, you would have never thought that he was born at 5 months old. You know, hey, that damn Arthur Lee, how are you? You would have never thought that my nephew was born prematurely, and they didn't think that he was going to make it. Now he's such a badass. I'm trying to tell you, life is so mysterious. It's like when you think that something is gonna die, it lives. And the thing that lives, it dies. So I'm very grateful to have a nephew. And like I said before, oh, thank you, Marshmallow. If anything was to happen to my sister, I wouldn't mind taking my nephew in. But my nephew, I'd take his little ass in. But my nieces, I'm sorry, I don't know where they going at. What's up, man? Yeah, that's your cousin. That's your cousin up there. I gotta get a picture of you. I don't have no pictures of you so I can put on my mirror. What? Tita. Yeah, they peeled. They headache peeled. Auntie need them when you get on her nerves. Right. Yeah, they pills. Yeah. Hi, Ariel. How are you? You want to see something, man? My brother bought me this for Valentine's Day, and I never turned it on. You want to see it, man? I don't feel like. You good? You see that? Ain't that nice? Nice. Yeah, I never used it. For Valentine's Day, do I have any, what? Nothing. For Valentine's Day, my brother, he bought me a teddy bear that lights up. And thank you, Telly, for I think it was for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. My brother bought me a teddy bear, one of them teddy bears that lights up. It is so gorgeous. And I had it for over a year, and I never turned it on. And I just turned it on but he bought a red one, a white one, and a purple one. And I wanted the red one, because the red one was deep red. It was so gorgeous. But I think my mother took the red one. And my daughter took the white one. I'm doing good. I didn't do exactly what I wanted to do today, but I sat in the house all day. Oh, thank you for the gold coin. Thank you. I didn't really do what I wanted to do today. I sat in the house all day. But overall, I had a great day. I'm still alive. I still got my nephew getting... What do you want? I still got my... What do you want? Did you shit again? Ma! You got diarrhea? Because your grandmother just changed. I ain't changing your pamper because I ain't watching you. Now, if I decided to watch you, I wouldn't mind changing your shitty ass pamper. But I'm not changing you because I ain't decided to watch you. So go down there and tell your grandmother to change your diaper. Tell her change your pull-up. Got my ass. Go down there and tell your grandmother to change your diaper because you smell like shit. My mother keep going behind our back and making agreements to babysit my nieces and nephew and don't tell us nothing. So then after she make agreements with my sister to watch her kids, she want everybody in the house to chip in and watch these little motherfuckers. I'm like, I didn't ask to watch these damn kids. So I got to change Pampers for a child that I didn't even ask to babysit, that I didn't even say yes to. I'm not changing no damn shitty ass diaper. That ain't my job. I didn't ask to babysit no damn kid. And then she knew she had somewhere to go to this morning, so she gonna make an agreement with my sister to watch my nephew. Huh? Yes. Don't lock the door. So, yeah, she be making these agreements and shit. They're like, you can watch him. No. No, I'm not. I'm not watching him. No. Um. Oh, I talk shit anyway. I'm the shit talker in my family. That's why they always talking shit to me. I'm the shit talker in my family. And I not only am I the shit talker in my family, but I don't give a fuck who hears me. My mother already know how I feel. My mother be going behind our back, making agreements with my sister. Oh yeah, I watched them. And she don't even let us know. I wake up, motherfucking unwanted kids in this damn house. Where the fuck you come from? Oh, grandma, okay, well, you tell your grandmother to feed you. Tell your grandmother to change your shitty, pissy ass pamper, because I ain't doing shit, because I ain't agree to watch your ass. My kids are grown. And my granddaughter, she's 10. So she old enough to tend to whatever the hell she got going. Ain't nothing going on, Corey, not yet. Not yet. I was talking to one of my producers that I used to work with years ago. He lives in Atlanta now. And when he moved to Atlanta, he wanted me to go with him because he wanted to pursue his production, his music. And he worked with Tony Braxton. He worked with Rough Ends. He worked with Mint Condition. He worked with a lot of good artists. He produces them. And the way I met him, I was in this, I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but at the time I was young. I was younger. I was in my like late 20s, like 26, 27. And I had decided to join this group. It wasn't a musical group, but it was like this gang. They had their own studio. They had their own clique of artists. But the majority of the artists were rappers. And I was the only R&B singer. So when I used to go into the studio sessions, I'm just sitting there because everybody else in there rap. So they had this producer. He was an R&B producer. And when we worked together, we just clicked. And come find out, he already had a name for himself. I just didn't know that. But they knew it. And he would just work with them on his spare time when he didn't have nothing to do. So when he heard me, he was like, where they find you at? So he wanted to deal with me on a more personal level for his music. Like he wanted to get me out of that clique. Because they couldn't do nothing for me. So we did a couple of songs together. And when I tell you these songs was amazing, I don't have I, I don't I don't have I don't have copies of the songs. I don't have, yeah, Rough Ends is from Baltimore too. Rough Ends is from East Baltimore. I used to know not the bald head one, but I used to know the other one. And he wanted to get me out of the clique that I was in. And I stopped going to the session because I wasn't really getting nothing done there. So I recently seen him, not recently, but a few years ago, I had seen him when, put it down, there's nothing in there. It was a group that came here. I think Joe was here. Joe was here. And he was doing percussions for Joe. Y'all know the singer Joe? He was doing percussions. He was part of the band, and when he saw me, he was so excited to see me. And when I found out that I was gonna get my teeth and my face done, he was one of the producers that I caught. And I recently talked to him earlier, and he was telling me how the music is going on down there and how he's working, and he still want me to come down there. And I'm like, Atlanta, I don't mind going to Atlanta right now, especially that my kids is older. But I want to come down there with something solid. I don't want to come down there dead ass broke. Because I don't know what's going to happen between me and him. And he can say fuck me and leave me stranded. So I'm not going to go down there dead ass broke. And something happened, that I don't trust nobody. But I was telling him how my life had basically went a whole 360 from the last time I talked to him. And he was like, wow. So I had heard one of my songs that I did a while ago, and it kind of took me back to old memories, and I just started daydreaming, cause it's a lot of creativity that I know that I have in me, and I just want to get it out. Like, I want to do music. I do. I really want to do music, and a lot of people keep saying, "Won't you?" Um, a lot of people keep saying, "Well, won't you do your music through AI?" And I'm like, I don't want to do my music through AI. You know, because I can create an AI character. I can create a AI. Um, I can create an AI character, right, that look just like me, and use my voice, right? But I don't want to do that. I want people to see and feel me. I want, you know, because honestly, I believe that's going to be a trend. I believe you're going to start seeing a lot of AI singers and rappers, whereas though they don't even have to actually go out on tour. They can do online tours. Like right now, I can create an AI character that look just like me, sound like me, and everything. And when I want to go on tour, instead of me going all over the world, I can probably go on, like go on a YouTube or go on an app or create a website or do a Netflix special and do a whole AI concert. And people can just, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to get to a point where a lot of these singers that we see now, they're going to lose money. And a lot of these singers that we see, they are really about to lose money, because you got a lot of singers out here. You got a lot of great rappers and singers out here that sound a lot better than these singers that we have out now, and including the old ones. They just don't have no way to release music because they are not willing to sacrifice, if you know what I mean. So it's going to get to a point where it's though a lot of these singers, including myself, I'm not saying that I'm going to do it, but a lot of singers, right, they're going to learn how to use AI to their advantage. Because I can easily, because I have a friend who's a photographer and he creates his own website. I know all types of people. I've been in the music industry since I was 14. So I know a lot of people that is in the industry. I know a lot of people that can get me where I need to go. And I'm trying to tell y'all, when I found out that I could get my teeth and face done, I didn't call all of them, but I called the one that was my favorite. So right now, if I really wanted to push myself out there without showing me directly, I can easily just create an AI character of me, and it looked just like me. And I could use my real voice, and you wouldn't even know if that's the real IG the Stone or not. But I don't want to do that because I want to have a connection with the people that I sing with. I want to do it the natural way. But eventually, a lot of these singers now, they're gonna lose money because you're gonna find a lot of artists that is not signed to no deal. They all you got to do is find the right producer, the right engineer, and all they got to do is produce you well, and get somebody to create. That's why I want to learn. I don't want to learn it. I want to learn how to do it because I want to make AI videos, but not about me. I want to create AI movies. I want to do AI movies. That's what I really want to do. It's a lot of shit that I want to do. I want to create AI like mini movies, like 10-minute movies, 15-minute movies, and I want to do woke shit. I want to create. I want to. It's so much stuff that I want to do. Like I'm not. I do want to continue to sing. Oh hey Hank, how are you? Oh thank you. Honestly, I think that I think I'm photogenic, but when you look at me, I don't look photogenic. But I think I take pretty good photos. I think I do. I think I take pretty good photos. But I don't think that looking at me directly, you wouldn't think that nah. But I think I take cute photos, and I want to take more photos. I want to take more photos. I just want to do so much. You know how you just want to do so much? You just want to do so much, but it's like life is too small for the things. I want to sing. I want to act. I want to model. I want to create. I want to do movies. I want to travel. I want to get married. I want to be rich. I want to help people. I want to do so much shit. And it's like, when I think about everything that I want to do in my life, it's like, do I got enough time to do all that? Do I got enough energy? And am I able to do that? It's like I want to do so much. And it's like, it's no way a little teeny person like me want to do so much. I mean, do y'all feel that way? My night is going great. It is. It's going great. I had a pretty good day. I didn't have no stress. I wasn't worried about nothing. I had a pretty good day. Pretty good day. And I don't know. I just been thinking and thinking. Like it's so much that I want to do. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes I get a little bit sad and a little bit depressed because when I hear my own music, when I hear myself singing and I hear music that I've created, I think about what kind of singer that I would be if I was out there. Like if I was a known recording artist, I already know what kind of singer I want to be. I already know what kind of sound I want to have. See, if I was to become a singer right now, I already know what kind of image, what kind of sound that I want. So it's not like if I become a singer right now that I would need the record label or somebody to direct me. I already know the image and the kind of music that I want to create. So I definitely want to do that. And I know what kind of image I want to have. You know what I'm saying? I know what kind of image I want to have. And I think about all that. And sometimes when I listen to these singers and then I listen to myself, I get kind of depressed. I get kind of sad because it's like, man, if I was out there, I would put out good music. I would have a good image. I would I would be a loving person. I would be a people's person. I would just, I don't know. I wouldn't be over sexualized. I would keep my body covered. I would actually be a young lady. I wouldn't be showing my ass. I wouldn't have to use my body in order to sell music. I would actually use my talent. A lot of these singers today, they really can't sing. They just look good and they show their ass. A lot of these singers, they cannot sing. I'm sorry. A lot of these singers, they cannot sing. But as long as they keep twerking, showing their ass, long as they got a little cuteness to them, a little sex appeal to them, they can sell records. And I'm like, what if they actually wore clothes? What if they actually didn't shake their ass on stage? Would they sell as many records? And I don't see how when I go to a concert and I be seeing these women shaking their ass and bending their funky ass over and to the audience where you can see their asshole. The audience be clapping all loud like, yeah, That's not. If I were to go to a concert and see my favorite singer turn her ass around and bend over and all I see is an ass crack, that would turn me off. Like, I didn't come here to a strip show. What the fuck is she doing? But yet they be clapping. Like, what kind of world we living in? Like, that's not talent. That's sex on stage. You are basically a whore for the devil. That's what I call them. All these singers that got to show their ass in order to sell music, they are basically whores for the devil. I call them whores. They whores for the devil. They are the devil's whores. Every time when I see a female singer on stage and she got to show her ass in order to sell music or to gain the crowd, they are the devil's whores. They work for the devil and they are whoring themselves for the devil. So anytime you see these singers out here, and that goes for the men too. These men are just as worse to the women. They got to keep showing their chest. We don't want to see your damn chest. I want to hear your voice. I can't touch your damn chest. And I sure the hell don't want to touch her ass. I want to hear your voice. If I wanted to go to a strip club, that's where I go at. Every 5 minutes, you see Tank taking off his motherfucking shirt. You see Chris Brown, like, you know, I know y'all got a nice body, but I ain't come here to see your body. I came here to hear you sing. So if I wanted to go to a strip club, that's where the hell I go at. And then a lot of these singers don't realize that there's children in the audience. Do y'all know y'all got children fans too? And a lot of these adults, they know that Cardi B talk and act the way she do. My homegirl went to the Cardi B concert here in Baltimore. She said, girl, you wouldn't have believed how many children was there. I said, it was children. She said, girl, it was children less than 8 years old that was there. It was little children that were there. It was a lot of them. You just couldn't see them. I said, really? She said, yes. It'd be a lot of children at these concerts. And I'm like, what gets me is that these singers are aware that it's children at their concerts. You think they give a damn? Hell no. And don't get me wrong, I know what kind of woman I am. But if I ever become famous like that, I would be a little considerate that I had children in the audience. I know I'm a cusser. I know who I am. But I'm going to be a little filtered. You know, because I know it's children there. I'm not going to be all, I'm not going to be hard. You know, because I know it's children there. I want to be a little respectful. But these artists today, they be fucking on stage. You got Tiana Taylor actually eating a woman's asshole on stage, making out on stage. Like, the fuck? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, no. Like, no. Hey, Jet. Yeah, y'all never seen Tiana Taylor perform? Tiana Taylor Tiana Taylor will make out with a female on stage first before she'll make out with a man. Y'all, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Tiana Taylor because I don't think she can sing. And every time when I see Tiana Taylor on stage, she's always making out with a female. She always making out with a female. And I'm like, yeah, go look at her concerts. Tiana Taylor not the only one. All of them do it. You got Cardi B making out with Megan Thee Stallion on stage. You ain't see that shit? Yeah, they all do it. Not all of them, but they all do it. They all do it. And it's like, The singer The Weeknd posted on his IG story and it said, "Please leave LA." Then he deleted it. Oh, I already know about what's about to go down in Los Angeles. Y'all don't know what's about to happen in Los Angeles? Yeah, it's about to go down in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is about to go through another phase. Los Angeles, Los Angeles is about to have another. I really don't want to speak on it, but Los Angeles is about to, y'all remember the fires that they had in Los Angeles? Y'all remember the fire that they had in Los Angeles? Los Angeles is about to go through a shift. And what I mean by that is, because I really don't want to speak on it. No, I ain't gonna say nothing. But what I will say is that you can't leave Los Angeles because everybody don't have money. But what I will say is that it's about to be an energy shift in Los Angeles. And what I mean by that is that you're gonna see a lot of people changing for the worse. The weather is about to change real drastically in Los Angeles. You're about to see a lot more homeless people. You're about to see a lot more killing and robbing, because they're about to basically go through a Great Depression. Los Angeles is Los Angeles is basically a part of Babylon. Los Angeles is the influence of the United States. It's Los Angeles, it's New York, it's Las Vegas, it's Chicago, it's Los Angeles, it's New York, it's Las Vegas, it's Chicago, and it's Florida, and it's Texas. These are the major states in the United States. And all of those states, except for Texas, not that much of Texas, are a part of Babylon. Because they all hold great influence. They all hold great influence. And California, believe it or not, is going to be the worst that is going to really feel the energy shift. It's going to be a Great Depression in Los Angeles. It's going to be the weather's going to change. People is going to change. Price is going to go up. Los Angeles is going to be the first to actually feel the depression. And you're going to start seeing a lot of people in Los Angeles try to leave. But Los Angeles is also going to go through a blackout. Los Angeles is going to go through a blackout. It might happen this summer. Because what they're going to do is they're going to blame it on the energy crisis. Like we don't have enough energy. Los Angeles is going to lose power. And all of that shit is going to be man-made. But Chicago is see, Babylon is, a lot of people they get a lot of people don't understand what Babylon is. Babylon is not just the devil. When they say Babylon is fallen or the fall of Babylon, what they mean by the fall of Babylon is that Babylon is the influence. Babylon is the influence of United States. See, right now, our consciousness, not our subconscious, but our consciousness is influenced by Babylon. Babylon is in control over the music. Babylon is control over the movies. Babylon is in control over the food that we eat. They are control of the energy. They are control of the people's attitudes. So Babylon is basically the influence of the world. It's the influence of the earth. So whenever they say Babylon is fallen, what they are basically saying is that the influence is fallen. You know how when you've been a good student in school since you was in the first grade, now you get to high school, You've been good in school from elementary to middle. Now you get to high school. Your grades is now failing. You hanging around the wrong crowd. You getting suspended. You acting out because the people that you are around are influencing you to be different than what you used to be. So it's the influence of the people that is around you. And Babylon is only an influence. So the influence of the earth is failing. That's all that is. And California is an influence. New York is an influence. Las Vegas is an influence. Because when you think of New York, when you think of California, when you think of Chicago, when you think of Las Vegas, what do you think about? What do you think about? You think about rich. You think about famous. You think about opportunity. You thinking about getting ahead. It's the influence that, like, you would never think about going to Arizona to become rich. You would never think about going to Cincinnati to become rich. You would never think about going to somewhere, you won't think of, though. You would never think to come to Baltimore to be rich. You're going to think about these particular places. It's the influence that they have. So the influence is dying. Babylon is failing. The influence is failing. And I'm trying to tell you, and this is why the industry world, this is why the industry world is really about to fail. This is why the industry world, the singers, the actors, why you think that basketball and baseball and football is actually being exposed for what it really is. We are just, well, I don't know how people just finding that shit out, but people are just finding out that sports is literally rigged. Basketball is rigged. Football is rigged. So we are not, so everything got to get exposed for what it truly is, because Babylon is failing. Everybody want to be like LeBron James, but they now understand that LeBron James is just in a script. He's part of the show. Everybody trying to be like Kobe Bryant. Everybody want to be like Michael Jordan. And now that they are finding out that the NBA and the NFL always been rigged, then that means that these famous athletes, was they plants? Just like when you look at Beyonce, is she really a plant? Because there's so many singers that can outdo her, but they don't put them on a pedestal like they put her. So is she a part of the industry? Is she a part of the plant? Is she a part of the influence? And that goes for all artists. So Babylon is basically failing. So we are about to see the influence of the earth fall. And we are about to come into new influence. This is why a lot of people is becoming to be spiritual or non-spiritual. This is why we are going into the great separation. Because when the influence of the earth fail, listen to what I'm about to say. When the influence of the earth fails, then that means that people don't have no one to look up to. They don't have nowhere to go. So now people are going to go their own way because they don't got nothing to influence them. They don't got nothing to motivate them. So now they're going to have to do them. They're going to have to be led by their own way. So you're going to have a lot of people that's going to get led more spiritually, and they're going to dive into that. And then you're going to have people that's going to just dive into the more physical and just do whatever they want to do. This is what you call the great separation. When Babylon fails, that's when you're going to see the great separation. Because there's no more influence. So people now got to go their own way. This is why you're going to see a lot more. This is why they say during the end times, you're going to see a lot of false prophets. You're going to see a lot of false people. Because they know that Babylon is failing. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to try to influence. You're going to have new influencer. Like you will call me an influence. You will call me an influence. I am inspiring and influencing people to go more spiritual. And then you got a lot of people that is claiming that they are spiritual, but they are really not. They are imposters. This is why they tell you, be aware of the fake imposters. Be aware of the fake people. There's going to be a lot of fake imposters during these times because Babylon is failing. So they're going to know they're going to need new influence. So now that we are aware that Babylon is failing, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to try to influence you. Some of them is going to be of good. Some of them going to be of bad. So basically, I am a influence. I am influencing you. I am encouraging you to be more spiritual, to get to know yourself, to get to know the Christ in yourself. But you got another person on the other side of town that is doing the absolute same work that I am doing, right? So now you got to dissect who is who and who is real and who is not. Should I listen to Ajita or should I listen to her? This is the judgment. This is the judgment. We are in the last days judgment. So this is why, thank you for the chat. Thank you. This is why we are in the last days. We are in judgment. Because right now Babylon is failing. You're going to have new influences rise up. Some of them is going to be of great. Some of them going to be of evil. Some of them is going to be doing things to help better you. Some people are going to be doing things to help better them. They're going to do it for their own greater good. See, what I do is not for my greater good. I do it because this is what this is what I came to earth to do. This is my calling. I was anointed to do this. You got a lot of people that's doing the same thing that I'm doing, but they doing it for their own sinister reasons. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. So this is why in the end of times, we are going to be influenced. And this is the judgment. See all the timeline. All the timelines are merging. All the prophecies are merging. This is the time of the Great Awakening. This is the time of Babylon is failing. This is the time of the great separation. This is the time of judgment. All of the timelines are colliding. And it's so much going on. It's so much going on until we are losing our minds. Because now you got to judge. You got to judge now. The way they talk about judgment in religion, that's not true. We got to judge now because you got people that, you got a lot of people that they don't know where to go at anymore because they can't trust the singers. Now that we are finding out that our favorite singers and actors are sacrificing and doing all this wicked shit, we can't even trust our singers anymore, our actors, the people that we looked up to. The people that we used to look up to, we realizing that they are demons, right? All of the people that you used to look up to, that you used to admire, we finding out that they are demons. So the influence is awakening. The influence is heightening. Babylon is failing because everything is being exposed. So now you got to judge for yourself now because there's nobody out here. And then you're going to have fake people that's going to come rising up. You got a lot of fake spiritual people that is out here. Just like you got a lot of psychics. You got a lot of psychics out here that only want money. And they are not really psychics. They're not really psychic. They want money. So they doing things spiritual for their own good. And me, I have my little gifts. When I do it, I don't, if it comes from me, I tell you. So this is the judgment. So we are in the end times where Babylon is falling, and we are coming into that separation to now. We got to really rely on ourselves. We got to judge for ourselves because there's nothing to influence us anymore because there's no more trust. We don't trust our president. We don't trust our government. We don't trust our parents. We don't trust no one at this point. So who do you have to rely on at this point? When you can't even trust your mother and father, you can't even trust your pastor at this point. So who do you rely on now? Who can you rely on now when you have no one on earth to trust? You got to rely on yourself. So you are going to be the only one left. And it's going to be you that's going to have to judge. So in the end times, it's only going to be you left, standing alone at the crossroad. And you're going to be standing there. And you're going to have to make that decision. And when you make that decision, you're either going to make the decision for eternal life, where you're going to grow forever, you're going to live forever, you're going to be your best self forever, you're going to become your higher Christ self, or you're going to go down that other avenue where you're going to be told what to do for the rest of your life. See, we are in hell. We are already in hell. We always been in hell, people. It's just that we have a veil over our eyes so we can't really see hell for what it truly is. But eventually the veil got to get, see right now, for the people that is already spiritually awakened, to all the people that is already spiritually awakened, we already know that we are in hell. We see the hell for what it truly is. We see it, we feel it, we know we are really in hell. It's not because we feel it, we are aware that this is hell. And what they've been training us and programming us in the Bible and through Christianity and religion, that's a lie. It's just for show and tell. We are literally in hell. But we have a veil over our eyes. So we can't see hell for what it truly is. So all the people that is spiritually awakened, we already know that we are in hell. We already know who the real God is in this hell. So we are already awakened to know that we are Christ. And we had to come to hell. We had to sacrifice our life to come to hell, to live this experience in hell. Because it's a lot of people in hell that need and want to be saved. This is why we had to sacrifice our life. This is why we are the true sons of Christ. See, they indoctrinated y'all and told y'all that Jesus was the S-O-N of God. Jesus is the Son of God. That is a lie. There's no S-O-N of God. It's a S-U-N. You are truly indeed the Son of Christ, not the Son of God. There is no God. Where you come from, there is no God. God don't exist. You are the Son because you represent the energy. You represent the source. You represent the divine energy source. So you are in the image. You are the sun. You are the bright star that fell on earth. You basically sacrifice your powers. You sacrificed your gifts. You are the sun. This is why your soul and your spirit is electric. When you think of electricity, what do you think of? A spark. You think of the ether. Right? So when you think of your spirit, when you think of your soul, it's an energy, it's a spark. So you are energy that is living in a physical body, having a physical experience that can live and can die. But who you are energy. Energy never dies. It lives forever. It never dies. It has no death. It's infinity. But the fact that we are living in a physical world and a physical body, we decided to do this because this was the only way that we could come down. You know how they say how I don't even know how the hell I got on this subject. That wasn't the reason. This is not the reason why I got on this live. I got on this live to talk about BS. But I don't know. I know the spirit is talking through me. I know it. I just didn't want to talk about it right now because it takes energy out of me. But yes, Danielle, we are physical. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So when they talk about how they indoctrinated us to think that God sacrificed his only son to die for our sins, I want y'all to think about this. All of us are literally dead. And the reason why we are dead is because we know nothing. We are basically lost souls wandering the earth. We don't know where we came from. We don't know who we are. We don't know anything about us. So technically, we are dead. We don't know nothing. But before we came here, before we decided to have this human experience, we knew all things. Just like Christ, we knew all things. We were perfect. We had no sins. But when we decide to come down here and sacrifice our powers, sacrifice our eternal life, sacrifice our gifts, we died when we did that. So we came on earth. So we had to die to get here. This is why I tell y'all, if y'all get deep into your spiritual awakening, you are going to realize that you are Jesus. And the whole story about Jesus, they are talking about you. You are the modern day Jesus Christ in the flesh. You got to get so deep in awakening until you got to understand what that is. A lot of people can't grasp that yet, but you got to, once you get deep into spirituality and you get deep into yourself and you understand and you go through things, you're going to realize that you are Christ. You are Jesus. So when they talk about Jesus Christ, they talking about you. You had to die to get here. You have to become deaf and dumb. You have to be a slave. Where you come from, you got all powers. You are energy. You exist everywhere all at once. You know all things. So you are Christ. You are powerful. You are supernatural. But when you come down here, you lost all of that. You went from having eternal life to now you can die. Coming down here, you have to die to get here. So that whole story about Jesus is you. This is why when people ask me, do you believe in Jesus? I'll be like, I am Jesus. I am Jesus. If you technically want to, Jesus is not Zeus. The thing about it is that people have made so many stories up about Jesus Christ until it's so much doubt. But when you think about Jesus Christ and when you think about Lucifer, Jesus Christ and Lucifer are the same people. They both the same people. It's just that they demonize one and they sanctify the other. Because if you think about the life of Jesus and you think about the life of Lucifer, they both was against the gods. Think about it. Don't be naive. I know this is a little deep for some of y'all. But if you think about Lucifer, he was a rebellious spirit that was against the gods. And if you think about Jesus Christ, when he became awakened, he became rebellious against the gods. Because he was teaching people how to spiritually awaken so they can know that they are Christ. So they can know the powers in themselves instead of obeying somebody else. So if you think about it, Jesus Christ was a rebellious spirit. Lucifer was a rebellious spirit. I am a rebellious spirit. Fuck that God. That God don't have nothing on me. I have more power than that God. That God has no power over me. That's your God, not mine. I am a rebellious spirit because I have spiritually awakened to know who I am, where I am, and why I am here. Because if this God, think about this, people, a lot of y'all don't think, if this God is the God that you need to worship, if this God is the God that y'all is dying to reach, the God that y'all came in, the God of this earth that created you, if this God was the God that y'all are dying to meet, that y'all want to meet so bad on this earth that created the body, why did he create you to be so dumb? If you are in the image of the God that created you, then how come you don't have your powers? How come you don't know all things? How come you don't have eternal life? Why you got to die in order to meet him? Why you can't, if God created you in this body, if y'all claim that God Almighty created this body, and y'all saying that God is everlasting life, then why you have to die? You shouldn't be able to die. You shouldn't be able to die. And that's because we was indoctrinated. Well, Christianity and religion is all about control. The majority of the things that have anything to do with Christianity and religion, it was designed to keep the slaves in control. Because your soul and your spirit is in the image of the real Christ. Your soul and your spirit is in the image of Christ itself. Is in the image of the truth. Your body is in the image of the oppressor. The devil made this body. It's the devil that is the God of this earth. See, the devil is the God of this earth, but he's not the owner. I can easily come into your house and tell you I own it. I could own your house, but you occupy in it, but I can own it. Anybody can come and just like the president. You know how many presidents that we done had? So that means that every president that we have is in charge of this country. He don't own this country though. Trump don't own this country, but he occupied this country. He's in control over this country. He makes decisions of this country. He's the tenant of this country, but he don't own it. He don't own it. So the God of this earth, he don't own the earth. He don't own it. And we are about to be revealed who are the true indeed owners. See, this great reveal that we are about to go through, this great reset, this great earthquake, Christ itself, the truth. Because Christ represents the truth. The Antichrist represents the lie. We are indeed about to see Christ for who it really is and for what it really is. We are about to truly indeed see the true owner of this planet. Not this dimension. We are living in a dimension. We are living in a realm. This is where we are at. We are living in a dream. We are in a dimension. We are in a realm. We are in a timeline. We are in a realm. Right? But the devil controls it. Reincarnation is not natural. We was not supposed to be reincarnated. Reincarnation is not natural. That's the devil's work. Just in case y'all don't know that. We are not supposed to be reincarnated. We're not even supposed to be living in these conditions. Everything that we are living in and living under is part of the devil's work. So right now we are about to see the true owner of this whole entire planet. The owner. Not the God. Not the God. And what's going to happen is when we see the true indeed owners, because there's millions of them. When you see the true indeed owners of this planet, a lot of people, the majority of us, is not going to recognize them. When y'all see the true owners of this planet, when y'all see Christ, the true indeed owner of this planet, the true indeed owner of this whole thing, y'all not going to recognize Christ when y'all see them. Because y'all was indoctrinated to look for Jesus in the sky, riding on a horse with his army. That's who y'all waiting and looking to see. Because y'all was indoctrinated. Y'all was programmed to see and look for that. And they did that for a reason. Because when Christ really do reveal himself, it ain't going to be in no motherfucking sky or no horse. Or no army. Christ is already here on earth. Christ is already walking. You could be sleeping with Christ. Christ could be walking down the street right now. And while everybody's looking for Christ to come through the sky, you could be sitting, you could be living next door to Christ. Living next door to Christ. You could be married to a Christ being. Your child could be of Christ. You could be Christ. But we was indoctrinated. What is my point is? My point is that if we don't get spiritually inclined, you are going to be left behind. You are going to be left behind because you are going to be so mesmerized by the great show that they are about to put on this earth until you're going to realize that you was tricked by the devil himself. They even told you this in Revelations. They told us in Revelation that we are going to have a great show on this planet. And even the chosen ones can be deceived. That's how great of a show that is about to be put on this planet. The show is going to be so perfect, so great, until even the chosen ones can be deceived. Even the chosen ones can. That's how perfect planned that is going to be. So what I'm trying to say is, my whole point is that while this world is exposing itself for what it truly is, we got to spiritually get deep inclined and in tune with ourselves and tune this earthly shit out. We got to really start getting inclined with our spiritual selves. Because if not, we're going to get fooled. And you are right. The devil do know the scripture. The devil know everything. Everything that Christ knows, the Antichrist knows. Why? Because the Antichrist studied the Christ. Why do you think that the God of this earth has so many people under his wing? Why do you think the God of this earth got 90% of the people on this earth fucked up? Because he's not the real Christ. But he studied the Christ so well. He emulated the Christ so well. He idolized and worshiped the Christ so well until he know everything that Christ knows. This is why I said we are in the judgment days. Because you're going to have to judge who's real and who's fake. Because the devil know everything that Christ knows. So if you're talking to two people that know the same exact thing, how you going to judge if they saying the same thing? How you going to judge them? Like, damn, they speaking the same thing. How am I going to be able to see who's the Christ and who's the Antichrist when they look the same, they talk the same? How are you going to dissect and judge who is who and what is what? That is my whole point of getting spiritually deep inclined with yourself. Get to know who you are spiritually, so when that great judgment day come, you can decide adequately. That's Christ. Instead of you looking around trying to scratch your head, wondering who's who, what is what, you will already know off the bat, that's Christ right there. Because your energy matches that energy right there. Your power matches that. Your aura matches that. Your frequency matches that. So the fact that your energy and your aura and your frequency and your power matches that is going to be drawn to that. So you're going to go to it. But if your energy and your power and your frequency is dense, it's going to go to there. It's all about going. It's all about knowing. So we basically gotta be in tune with ourselves. We gotta be great in tune with ourselves. And what I mean by that, because a lot of people ask me, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? First of all, you gotta unlearn everything. And if you don't have an open mind, you won't be able to spiritually awake. I'm going to tell you this now. If you don't have an open mind, you won't be able to spiritually awake. Because in order for you to spiritually awake, you got to realize that everything that you have been taught since birth is a lie. You got to unlearn everything. And if you are a one level minded person, you ain't going to wake up. Because a lot of the things that you are going to hear and see and learn is going to be very hard for you to fathom. And if you don't have an open mind, you're not going to wake up. Because a lot of people cannot fathom that Jesus Christ did not die for our sins. Jesus Christ never died for our sins. There was no reason to die for our sins. Jesus Christ died because they basically crucified him because he was waking people up. It had nothing to do with our sins. Jesus Christ knew that he was going to die the moment he spiritually awakened. Just like right now, the moment I spiritually awakened, I knew I was going to die. They don't want no spiritually woke people down here. They don't want no truth seekers. Look at all these scientists. They were truth seekers. They were truth tellers. Where they all at now? And they wasn't even spiritual. So that goes to show you what type of world we living in. They are killing people that can expose the truth. They are destroying people that can help mankind. So if they are destroying scientists, what the fuck do you think they're going to do to me? You think they're going to keep me alive? And I am basically helping people how to get to the true indeed Christ. You think they're going to keep me alive? They're going to kill me. Just like they killed Jesus. They don't want me here. Just like they didn't want him here. He never died for our sins. He didn't have to. And a lot of people, come on, phone. A lot of people cannot fathom that. A lot of people cannot grasp that. A lot of people cannot do that. When you tell a lot of people that right there alone, it's like, nah, that's blasphemy. You're going to hell for that. You can't do that. Right there, you already know that they are deeply indoctrinated. There's nothing you can do to them. So you don't need to talk to them. If you want to see if a person is truly ready to be awakened, all you got to do is say certain things. All you got to do is say certain things. Once their mind can't fathom that, then leave them alone. You got some people that is ready to be awakened. They don't know that they are ready because they never had nobody woke around them. You can tell when a person is ready to be awakened because when you start talking to them and they really don't know much, but when you start talking to them and they actually are listening and they trying to help you, help them, and they trying to put two and two together and they listening and they putting their mind together and they feeling it, because I do it all the time. That's when you know that that person could possibly be ready to wake up. They the ones that you work with. But when you talk to somebody and you say simple things, they be like, nah, just walk away. Because they're going to be dead for the rest of their life. Because a lot of people don't understand that the fact that we are indoctrinated so greatly, and a lot of people believe that if you die and you go to heaven with Jesus, you're going to serve him and worship him the rest of your life. A lot of people were dying to be with God and to be with Jesus, where y'all going to just serve and worship him the rest of your life and sing. Do y'all really know what that means? When y'all die, as y'all claim, and y'all go to heaven, and y'all worship and y'all praise y'all God all day and all night. Do y'all really know? Think about that shit. Imagine going to a place and all day and all night, for every day of the rest of your life, all you doing is worshiping and praising the same God for the rest of your life. You know what that means? That means you're a slave. That means you got to do what that God tells you to do. Because you got to worship him. And if you worshiping a God, you got to do what that God tells you to do. If you praise that God, you got to do what that God tells you to do. You don't know what the kind of rule that this God is going to have once you get there. Have you ever asked him? When you read the First Testament in the Bible, they said that God was mean as hell, didn't they? They say in the First Testament, that God was mean. He killed you on the spot. He didn't give a damn. Have y'all even questioned how this God is that y'all are dying to get to? Have y'all even questioned that? Have y'all ever wondered what kind of, y'all just know that he's a loving and forgiving God. That's what y'all know, right? Okay, I'm trying to roll with y'all. Y'all know that y'all God is loving and forgiving, but what is he willing to forgive? What is he willing to love? What is it that he hates? What is it that he don't hate? So when you get up there, the fact that you never ask questions, because in the Christian and religious world, y'all was programmed and indoctrinated to not ask any questions.
Yes.
You don't need to ask. But my thing is, if I'm going to spend the rest of my eternal life with God and with Jesus, I want to ask some questions. I want to know what it is, because right now we already know that in order to go to heaven down here, we can't commit adultery. We can't disobey our parents. We can't lie. We can't steal. We can't, go against our neighbors. We know all this. We know what we got to do down here, right? We know what we got to do down here in order to get to the God up there, right? We know what we got to do down here. It's in the 10 Commandments, right? Right. But have y'all ever asked y'all God, what do y'all got to do once y'all get up there? What rules is up there? Have y'all ever asked? Have y'all ever sat down and prayed and asked Jesus, once I get up there, what are the rules up there? Because I know the rules down here, and I'm still having a hard time keeping that shit up. So when I get up there, what are the rules up there? Because I got to worship and I got to praise y'all for the rest of my life. What if I don't praise y'all? What if one day I take a break and say, you know what, I don't feel like praising Jesus and God today? What's going to happen to me? Have y'all ever asked God that? Have y'all ever asked Jesus that? What if one day you decide you don't want to praise and worship Jesus and God no more? You just want to sit down and relax and enjoy the sunlight. But every day of your life, you got to praise and worship. What if you don't feel like doing it one day? You just want to sit in the sun and bathe. What will happen to you? Have y'all ever asked that? No, y'all ain't never asked. Why? Because you were told and indoctrinated. Ask no questions. Is that too deep for y'all? Because I can go deeper if y'all want me to. I can do that. I have the intelligence to do that. A lot of people don't want to think. A lot of people are scared to ask questions. This is why the majority of the earth is so dumb. Because we don't want to ask questions. Why? Because we are scared of going to hell. Don't be afraid to go to hell. We already in hell. You got to work every day of your fucking life. You got to actually pay to live. You live around fucking demons and warlocks and witches and rapists and killers and shit. It can't get no worse than that. It can't get no worse than that. So if you're scared to go to hell, shit, you might as well get it out now. Because I'm trying to tell you. You might as well ask all the questions. Because my thing is this. My family get on me all the time. Like, all you do is ask questions. You fucking right. I want to know why. I want to know. When I used to go to the hospital when I get sick, the doctor said, we're going to have to draw some blood. Why? What do you need my blood for that? How much blood are you trying to take? What tests are you going to do? And then you can tell that the doctor be irritated. You can tell the doctor be irritated. Because I be asking the question, why you need my blood to test that? What kind of tests are you going to do? How many vials of blood do you need? But yet they won't tell you your blood type. They'll take 2 and 3, 4, 5 vials of blood, but as soon as you ask them, what's my blood type? First thing they question, well, why do you need to know that? Because, bitch, I want to know. You taking all this motherfucking blood from me? At least tell me my damn type. You quick to tell me I got AIDS. You quick to tell me I got cancer. You quick to tell me I got a life-threatening disease, but you don't want to tell me my motherfucking blood type? You don't want to tell me something that I can live off of. You don't want to tell me that can help me. But you quick to tell me what's greatly about to kill my ass, though. But you don't want to tell me my blood type so I can go home and research my blood type so I can treat my body better and treat my eating habits better and be better in my life knowing my blood type. You don't want to tell me something that can actually help me. But as soon as I got something going on, oh, we found a tumor in your asshole. Like, goddamn. You quick to come in there with the book and tell me that. But you don't want to come in there and tell me my blood type. Something kind of freaky going on up in here. This is why I say the doctors and the nurses, the hospitals and all that shit, all of that is part of this whole matrix system. You can't trust no one. You can't trust your teachers. You can't trust your pastors. You can't even trust your fucking doctor. Soon as your baby get born and that afterbirth come out, they hurry up and take that shit. You don't even know how many of y'all know how y'all afterbirth look like. As soon as that afterbirth come out, they hurry up and grab that bitch. Like, can I see it? They won't even let you see it. Like, goddamn, what y'all hiding? Can I at least touch it? Pat on it a little bit? Then grab that motherfucker so fast, put it in that metal plate, and run that shit out of that damn room so quick. You like, before you blink, the shit is gone. Like, goddamn. Everything that makes us who we are, that we need to look and see, they just throw it like, God, what color is it? What color is it? How big is it? They don't want to tell you shit like that, but they're quick to tell you you're dying. You know you're dying. We'll give you about 4 months. We'll give you about 4 months. You may need some chemo, like, damn. What? That's why right now, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, if I'm dying, I don't even want to know. If I'm dying right now, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm dying right now, I don't even want to know. Don't tell me shit. If I got cancer, don't tell me. Because as soon as you go to the doctors and they tell you you got cancer, don't they find it at the worst fucking time? You know, you got stage 4. We're going to give you another 2 months. Like, goddamn! I was just jogging yesterday. How the fuck I was jogging doing 3 miles? Now I got 2 months to live. Fuck out of here. I was better off not knowing, thinking I had the flu. Now I'm going to have for the next 2 months the fact that I got cancer. That shit going to sit on my brain all 2 months. And that's what's going to kill me. It's the thought. Because you thinking and knowing now that you got cancer, that is what's going to kill you. Because every day for the next 2 months, that's all you're going to think about is death. All you're going to think about is death. You dying. And it's going to fuck your whole body up. It's going to fuck your senses up. Because now your body knows that it's sick. Because that's all you think about. Yes, you manifesting the shit. But when you did that 3 miles the day before, you wasn't thinking about that shit. Now you were thinking about doing them a fucking another 4 miles the next day. Now you realize you got cancer. Now you calling all your loved ones up. For some reason, when you cough, you notice a little difference in your cough. You've been coughing the same all motherfucking week. And now you found out you got cancer. And when you cough a little funny, oh my God. Now you fucking yourself up. When you've been coughing fucked up all your life, now you begin to see things and pay attention to shit that's always been there. Like, you always been fucked up. Now they're telling you you got cancer. Now you know why you always been fucked up. So that's why I said that's why I don't go to the hospital. That's why when back in January, real, when we all got sick, I ain't gonna lie. Back in January when we got sick, real and Telly, it took everything in me not to go to the hospital. I'm not gonna lie. But I haven't been to the I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep this shit real. I don't give a fuck. I haven't been to the hospital in years. Last time I've been to the hospital was 18 years ago. And that was when I had my son. I haven't stepped foot in a hospital since. Especially not for me. I don't go to nobody hospital. I'm like a man. I'm like a man. I don't go to no hospital. You know they say men don't take care of themselves. They say men don't like going to the hospital. I'm a man. I don't do vaccines either. I don't allow my kids to take vaccines either. My children haven't taken a vaccine since the beginning of school. When they go to school, they got to get vaccinated. That was the last shot that they ever had. Me nor my kids, we've never been vaccinated. The only vaccinations that we've ever had was when we went to the elementary school. After that, my kids has never been vaccinated with nothing. We are not COVID vaccinated. We are not measles vaccinated. We are not RSV vaccinated. We ain't none of that shit. None. Every time they come to new vaccine, fuck that. Later on, they tell you about this new vaccine that's coming out 2 months later. If you have experienced death or brain dead or blood clots or memory loss or loss of limbs or kidney failure after taking this medication, what the fuck? You gonna wait until y'all distribute this motherfucking shit and now 2 months later you gonna tell me that I got a chance of dying after taking that shit? You know how much medication that then came out that help people with their diabetes and shit? And then 2 months later, they got a fucking legal case. If you have any family member that has died taking, like, what the fuck? Y'all ain't studied this shit before y'all want that shit out here? Now you got a fucking case going on. We can pay you millions. I don't give a fuck about no damn millions. Just like you got millions of women that was taking the death row birth control shot. I was one of the ones that took the death row birth control shot years and years ago. I was one of the ones that took the death row shot. Now they saying if you took death row, you got a chance of having cancer and shit. Like, goddamn, y'all gonna wait after 30 fucking years to tell us if we've been taking the death row for... Ugh. Don't you hate when you get that loud ringing in your ear? Sometimes it gets so loud and it's high pitched until it's like you can feel it all in there. But then anyway, that shit crazy. I was taking depo in my 20s. You gonna wait till 30 years later just to tell us that now we got a chance of dying taking this shit? Why you even didn't tell us 30 years ago? Why y'all ain't tell us that 25 years ago? Like now, everything getting exposed now. You can't take shit. They wanted my daughter, when my daughter started reaching puberty, they wanted her to take this, it wasn't the RSV shot. It was a vaccine that they wanted young girls to take when they first started. I forgot what it was. But it was this needle that they wanted young girls to take right before they hit puberty around 12, 13 years old. I forgot what it is. I know what it is on the tip of my tongue. But they wanted young teenage girls, before they reached their puberty level, like 12, 13, they wanted these girls to take it. HPV. See, Julian, see what I'm fucking talking about? See, you smart. They tried to get my daughter there. I said, my daughter ain't taking that shit. And you better not put it in our ass either. My daughter ain't take none of that shit. You ain't fucking my daughter body up. Fuck that. They kept telling me, well, you know, if the needle, the vaccine is free and it can help her in the long run. I said, well, give it to your daughter. And then one of the doctors going to tell me, well, my daughter did take. I said, good for her. Oh, she live a long, prosperous life, but mine ain't. Talking about HPV. Fuck out of here. It's 11:11. 11:11 always haunts me. 1:11 and 11:11 always haunts me every day for the last 3 or 4 years. 11:11 and 1:11 always haunts me. I catch it every day. It never fails. No matter what I do, 1:11 and 11:11 haunts me. Like, it's almost like it watches me. It's like, I know that I'm going to see it. Like tomorrow, I know I'm going to see 1:11 or 11. It haunts me every day of my life. And these two numbers have been haunting me for the last 3 or 4 years, maybe longer than that. Sometimes I get 222. I see 444. I'm beginning to see 555 a lot. But 1:11 and 11:11 literally haunts me every single day. Every day. Never fails. Never fails. And I'll be like, Lord, just tell me. Because I see it so much. And it's like, and then I did some research on what's the percentage of seeing 1:11 and 11:11 every single day. Like, what's the average percentage of catching that number? And the percentage is very low. Like, if you are a person that see synchronicities and numbers every day, you are very in tuned. What a lot of people don't understand is that when you see synchronicities and numbers, it means that you are in tuned. It means that you are aware. But when you see these, it's not really angel numbers. It's not really angel. It's basically angle numbers. Not angel numbers. They angle numbers. Because whenever you see these numbers mean something. So whenever you see these numbers, you got to know what they mean. So do some research. When y'all get off of this live, do some research. If you ain't doing nothing on your spare time, look up angle number. They call them angel numbers, but they angle numbers because they different angles in certain parts of your life, different angles. And when you see these angle numbers, you know, think about what you are doing at the time. Think about what you are thinking about. And when you look at these angle numbers, a lot of times it's letting you know to either stay on track on what you are doing. It's letting you know to ease up. It's letting you know that you are watch. It lets you know that you are on the right track. It lets you know that you are getting out of track. It lets you know that you are on the spiritual path. It lets you know all types of stuff. It lets you know that you got evil entities around you. It lets you know to cut down on some things. It lets you know that you are being protected more at that point. So when you look at these angle numbers, whenever you see them, always stop in place. Don't go off, because a lot of people, when they see them, they go off. You got a lot of people that live their life off of angle numbers. When they see these angle numbers, they go off. Like, oh my God, like it's serious, but it's not that serious, people. So whenever you see these angle numbers, stop. Think about what's on your mind at the time. Look at your surroundings. And if you know anything about these numbers, look it up at the time and think about what's going on in your state of mind and in your life right now at that particular moment. And when you do that, you dwell on it. And when you do that, not only do you dwell on it, but you think about it. And you give thanks. Every time when I see an angle number, I just look and be like, Because I'm so immune to seeing it now until I feel like I'm one with them. I see 111 and 1111 so much every day until when I see it now, it is basically a part of me. Like when I see it now, it's like I know. Because I see it so much. It's like it's a part of my everyday routine. It's a part of my life now. Until when I see 111, 11, 11, and I'm like, okay. Because it's like I'm already aware, like I know. So this is why I try to continue to do what I'm doing because 111 and 1111 basically means that you are on the right track. It means that you are spiritually awakened. And it means to stay where you are. It means that you are leveling out. So when I see 111 and 1111, even though I'm not perfect, I'm going to mess up. But I know that I am on the right track. I know I'm on the right avenue. I know I got angels around me watching me. So whenever I see 111 or 1111, I just be like, okay, I know even though I feel lonely and alone, I know I'm not alone. So do some research and look up angle numbers. And when you do research on angle numbers, just don't go by one source. Just don't go by one source. So when you do your research, I know that's the weather. Yep, the weather app. When you do your research, just don't go by one source and think that that's it. When you do your research on angled numbers, look at different resources and what it means. Because you may go on one website and they'll tell you 222 means this, and then you will go on another website and they'll tell you 222 means that. So you research it by going to different websites, different places, and you see the way you can realize which is true. You go through all these websites and you go through all these apps or whatever, and the ones that tells you damn near the same way, the same thing, that's the one that you go by. So if you find out that 222 basically means that you are on the right track, right? You see that on one app. You see that on one website that 222 means you're on the right track. You go on another website and it could say you could be on the right track. You go on another website and it means that you are headed on the right track. You go on another website and it could say you are on the right track. You go on another website and it could say you are going towards the right. So when you go to all of these websites, look at what each one of them is saying. They all saying something about the right track. So it's either you are on the right track or you are leveling the right track. Because all website is not going to word it the exact same way. So whenever you go to these websites, you look at the adjectives. You look at the core meaning, and that's how you get the answer. So it means that you are on the right track or you are headed in the right track. Okay? So the word is different. So when you do research, do intense research, and that's what I do. Not only with angle numbers, but this is what I do in all of my research. When I do research, I just don't go by one website or one source. I go through different source. Like if you research the Bible and you look up what this particular saying means in the Bible, if you look it up, if you go to Google, for instance, you Google what this part means in the Bible. If you look at the meaning of what that means in the Bible, once they give you the answers, it's different meanings. It's like, damn, that's what it can mean. This, it can mean that, it can mean this, it can mean that. Because a lot of the Bible is going to expose it differently. So when you do your research, if it's something that you really want to find out, if it's something that you really want to know, you do intense research. Just don't go by one source. You do intense research. Yeah. So when you see these angle numbers, basically always research it and get to know what's going on. Some people, when they see angel numbers, they go off. I be like, okay. Like, I had one friend, I wasn't spiritually awakened yet, but she claimed she was. Her whole life was surrounded by numbers. I'm like, damn. Like, it's like she was looking for it. I would be around her. She everywhere we go, she be looking around and shit. Like, what the fuck you look? It's like she was fine. What are you looking for? I'm just looking for my angle numbers. Like, goddamn. See, the thing about it is you are not supposed to look for angle numbers. Angle numbers comes to you. That you don't look for angle numbers. You could be randomly driving, getting on the bus, and you could see 333, and it's gonna hit you out of nowhere. It's gonna be bold, dead ass in your face. You could be anywhere. You could pay for something, and your total could be $6.66. Like, goddamn. So angle numbers come to you. You don't look for angle numbers. They come to you. So that's the, and 111 and 1111, they come to me every day. So if y'all see 222 a lot, it basically means what it means by balance. It means that it wants you to balance your energy. And what it means by balancing your energy, that means that you are a very spiritual person, but you are not balanced. Sometimes you are real tense. Basically means to ground. And one thing about me, I am not grounded. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not grounded at all. Whenever I get enlightenments, as y'all call them, downloads, whenever I get enlightenments, I get hyper. I get super overwhelmed. It's almost like my spirit and my soul want to leave my body because my adrenaline and my dopamine is so high once I get downloads until I get excited. I mean, I get excited. I can't sit down. My heart starts beating fast. My brain feel like it's about to come out of my head because I'm getting downloads. And I get super hyper. And next thing you know, my heart beating fast. I'm panicking because I'm too excited. I'm overwhelmed. So this is why I had to stop smoking weed. Because when I smoke weed, I get a lot of downloads. Lord. And when I smoke weed, I'm already hyper aware. I'm already spiritually sensitive. So when I smoke weed and I get enlightenments or downloads, it's like I'm high and I can't control my dopamine. It be bad. That's why I had to stop smoking weed. Now when I get enlightenments and I get hyper, I can control myself. So I have to ground myself whenever I get enlightenments or downloads. I have to really ground myself, and I don't do that. I am not grounded when it comes to that. Let me right now get a download as I'm on this live. Y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna be like, hold up, something going on with her. Whenever where that thing go? Whenever I get downloads or enlightenments, shit, my ass is all over this room. One time I had took an edible and I was feeling so good, right? And I was sitting on the edge of my bed. I was watching this movie. And I was tore up. I was feeling good in the motherfucker, right? And a part of the movie, see, when you get downloads or enlightenments, it comes randomly. Y'all should know that. So I'm sitting on the edge of my bed, right? And I was watching some movie, and a part came on. It was just a certain part of the movie that came on, and it triggered me. And it gave me a download. Next thing you know, I had to get up. I'm pacing and walking around my room. Because now that I got this download, now my mind is racing. Because now my mind is talking to me. Because it's telling me, it's feeding me information. So now as I'm getting fed all of this information that Christ is giving me, because I'm getting the download, I'm pacing back and forth. And I'm pacing faster and faster and fast. So now I gotta open up the door. I gotta get me a cold rag because I'm hyper. I'm hyper, and my family thinking that I'm having a panic attack, but I'm not. I'm just getting a download, and I'm not grounded. And it's not that I'm panicking. It's just that the download is so powerful. Whenever Christ work with you, whenever Christ talk to you, whenever Christ communicate with you, the energy is so powerful until your body cannot take it. Your body is too weak for Christ's energy. This is why we are living in a dense, lower frequency universe. Because if we really had the energy of Christ that we really need, our bodies, who we really are, will be too powerful for these bodies. This is why when Christ finally comes, and when that energy finally hit this planet, a lot of chosen ones is going to die. And a lot of chosen ones is going to have the body that they still have. A lot of chosen ones going to be left here on purpose. And a lot of chosen ones is going to die. And the chosen one that get left here, it's not that you gone to hell or that you got left behind. It basically means that you have another part that you have to fulfill. That's why you are down here. So if you get left behind after this great reset, then that means that you are one of the most powerfulest workers of Christ. That means you are down here to actually fight with the Antichrist. A lot of souls, believe it or not, before I get off of this live, a lot of souls that is going to leave this earth when we have this great reset, a lot of these souls are old. A lot of these souls have been here hundreds and hundreds of times. A lot of these souls that's finally about to leave this earth after this great reset, they are finished their due diligence. They are finished their purpose on earth. So this is now their time to go back home, because they have basically finished their duty as a Christ being. They did their purpose. They fulfilled their purpose. So they're about to go back home and be reunited with Christ and be reunited with their soul true families. A lot of the ones that will be left down here, they are the ones that's going to feel, and they are going to fulfill another prophecy. So they are going to have the same bodies, but it's going to be more powerful. Your body is going to change. This is why they made the movie Supercells. This is why they make the movie The Avengers and X-Men. Because when you think of the Avengers, when you think of the X-Men, when you think of supercells, they are basically human beings with superpowers. So two things going to happen after this reset. You either going to die and go back to your soul true family, or you're going to stay on earth and be powerful on earth and still in the same body and fulfill the rest of the prophecies that is left. This is why in the great tribulations is going to be war on the saints. The saints are the Christ beings. So this is why we are headed into the great tribulations, because Christ is about to reveal itself. So now that Christ is going to now reveal itself for who they really are, the world is going to be against them, because the world is going to think that they are the aliens. The world is going to think that they are the devils. And the God of this dimension is going to convince the 90% that they are aliens, that they are devils. So this is why we are heading now into the great tribulation. This is why we are in the great reveal. This is why we are in the age of Aquarius. This is why all things getting revealed, because Christ got to reveal itself, because the whole world is going to be against Christ. So this is why we are in the great awakening. And I'm not gonna go into that yet. That's another story that's going to take another 30 minutes to talk about, and we ain't going there. You know what I'm saying? That'll be it for another live. But what I am saying is that just because when we have this great reset, and you notice that you are still here, your consciousness is not going to be the same anymore. If you are the chosen one, your consciousness, your body, everything about you is going to be changed. You're going to know all things. You're going to remember all things because you are now Christ. And even though we are already Christ in a human body, we are still dead in a sense. Because even though I am spiritually awakened, I am not fully awakened yet. It's just that I am awakened enough to know that when I see and feel Christ, I'm going to know what that is. I am spiritually awakened enough to identify Christ when I see it and feel it. I am ready for that close encounter. I am ready for that one-on-one encounter because the Christ energy has already worked through me so I can recognize it when I see it. That's how much awakened that I am. So I am not awakened yet. I don't know all things yet, but I know Christ when I see it. Y'all feel me? So right now, this is why I say we need to spiritually get inclined. So the only thing that we got to do is don't pay this world any mind. Don't pay this world no mind. Let this world do what it's doing, because this world is going through a transition. Because this earth is not about to die off. This earth is not about to burn up. This earth is not about to end. This earth is going through a transition. It's going through a transition. It's going through a cleanse. It's going through a different direction. And because the earth is cleansing, we have to get cleansed. We have to be ready for our new transition. You know, we are transitioning too. We are cleansing too. You know, because we got this body is nothing but poison. This body all fucked up. We got to go through a transition too. We got to go through a cleanse too. So just like the earth is transforming, we are transforming. Because we are earth. We are one with the earth. So everything that the earth is doing, you are doing too. This is why the energy is changing and it's all fucked up. This is why some days you wake up pissed off. Some days you wake up depressed. Some days you wake up mad. Some days you wake up, you feel famous. Some days you wake up, you feel like shit. Some days you wake up, you feel like being a mother. Some days you wake up, you just want to throw all your kids in the motherfucking trash. The energy is changing, it's shifting. And the fact that the energy is shifting and it's changing is out of whack. The energy is out of whack. That's why when they talk about the Schumann resonance, are y'all familiar with the Schumann resonance? It's the energy of the earth. They got an app that tells you about the Schumann resonance. It's basically the energy of the earth. It's everywhere. So when you wake up, just because you're a man or a woman of Christ, you're not going to feel perfect every single day. You're going to cry some days. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be lonely. You're going to be horny. You're going to be everything. Just because you're a man or a woman of Christ does not make you perfect. Because you're going to feel everything. You're going to feel all the energy. I wake up sometimes horny as hell. I'm like, Lord, that's when I really be wanting a man. See, the only time I think about really wanting a man is when I'm horny. When I'm horny and when I'm broke, that's the only time I think about being in a relationship. Other than that, I don't think about a man. I don't think about being in a relationship. I don't think about a man at all. But whenever I get horny or get broke, you know what? I need a man. Other than that, I don't think about them motherfuckers. Because they get on your fucking nerve. But whenever I get broke, whenever I get a little, when I get in heat, I'm like, damn, I could use a man right now. You know what I'm saying? I could use somebody with 2 testicles. Something that's got a little, working a little something. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't think about no man. And then when I do get lonely sometimes and I want to cuddle up, I probably think about a man every now and then, but not really. I got my pillows. Speaking of pillows, I need to get some new pillows. But I don't think about a man. But I'm telling you now, I need a man. I'm trying to tell you, I gotta get a man. Cause a lot of people I know saying they trying to practice celibacy. I'm not trying to be celibate at all. I'm trying to give it up before I die. I'm trying to wear this thing out. I do not want to die. No, before I leave this earth, I want to be open. I want to give it up as much as I can. I want to give it up. I do not want. One of my homegirls I know, she be talking about how she haven't had sex in a year. I'm like, shit. No. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it all the time. I need it right now. Fuck that celibacy shit. I ain't no damn nun. I want to give it up all the damn time. Shit, if it was up to me, if I had a man right now, believe me, he wouldn't have no balls. I will fuck them balls off of his ass. But let me leave that subject alone because I'm going to go somewhere else. But anyway, that motherfucker wouldn't have no balls fucking around with me. I've been to fuck them off. Like, goddamn, he wouldn't even be able to have no kid. I'd have made his ass sterile. I'd have fucked his ass so damn much. He wouldn't be no good. He would like, leave me alone. He would actually hate my ass because I'd have literally fucked him. Anyway, look. I'm going to get off of this live because I can see me going down another direction. Because there's no way I can be talking about Christ. Now I'm talking about... Anyway, just listen to me. I be all over the place. So don't mind me. I be here and there and everywhere. So if I talk about this and then talk about that, don't mind me. It just said I speak whatever comes up. So don't fault me for it. I'm just being me. But, I don't want y'all to be like, damn, how the hell? It is what it is. I can't help it. But I'm trying to tell y'all, the next man that is blessed to be in my presence, he better be ready. I'm trying to tell you, the next man that come into my life, he better have a lot of energy. I'm trying to tell you. And I can't have kids either. Shit, he better have energy. Once he get checked out and he disease free, shit, he in trouble. His ass is in trouble. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to have to get my own place after a while because they're going to be hearing that motherfucker throughout this whole damn house because I'm going to literally fuck the shit out of his ass. So that's why I got to get my own place. I'm trying to tell you, the next man be with me, he going to be in fucking trouble because they going to hear that bitch throughout this whole damn house because I'm going to literally fuck the shit. The next time y'all see me on live, if I get a man, my beard going to be fucked up. It's going to have a dent all over this bitch because I'm going to fuck him in every way, shape, or form. My mother laughing. Y'all gonna be like, you need a new bed, Gina? No, I ain't finished it yet. Next thing I know, I be on this thing. I be taking donation to get me a new mattress. Like, I need a new mattress. But I ain't gonna need it from y'all because I'm gonna get his ass to buy it. Just so I can dent that bitch again. Like, man, you go through mattress every other month. I know. By the time I get to meet Christ, I'm going to have a dent in this ass. I ain't going to have nothing left. I'm going to use this up. I'm going to use it up. I'm going to use your little ass up. When I'm done with your ass, I'm trying to tell you, I'm ready. I'm burning. But anyway, and y'all know y'all feel the same way, so shut the hell up. You know you feel the same way, Telly. You know you feel the same way, Danielle. You know you feel the same way, Amanda. You know you feel the same way always, so I ain't trying to hear shit. I know you do, KK. I know your ass is burning. My shit is burning. I be talking to her sometimes like, stop. She be talking. Like, when you gonna do something? I'm trying to. I can't just tell it for anybody. I be talking to myself. I'm bipolar like a motherfucker. I be talking to her like, I can't just tell it for anything. You gotta wait. Ain't nobody out here that's worth it right now. She be cussing my ass out. I be in here talking to my damn self, literally. I be telling her, like, calm down. I can't just celebrate anything. You know, I know you hungry. We both hungry. But no, no, she hungry. But no, she hungry. I'm trying to tell you, she hungry. And I'm trying to tell you, when she eat, she got a big appetite. She got big, that's when y'all might see my little ass in the hospital. I done fucked my whole damn uterus up. They're like, now y'all gonna see me having to get a damn hysterectomy. And don't let me get a hysterectomy because it's over with. I don't got no insides either. Shit. I let that man fuck me to death. Now I don't got no uterus, no womb. I'm clean in there. I don't got shit to work with in there. Shit. He fucked up again. By the time I get to Christ, I ain't gonna have no stomach. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm gonna fuck myself. That's my goal. Is to get as much dick as possible. I'm trying to tell y'all. I ain't fucking around. I'm not gonna sit here and die no damn virgin. I ain't no virgin. I don't want to be no virgin. I want as much loving as I can get. And they be like, you shouldn't talk like that. Why not? How the fuck you got here? You think you got here for kissing? And then your mother have 8 or 9 kids, and you telling me that I shouldn't talk like that, and your mother had 9 motherfucking kids. How you think she had them 9 kids? Her fucking legs was all the way in the back of her head. You think she got them? You think she got y'all out playing? She had to open up them legs. And obviously 9 of those times, something got caught up. I hate when Christians try to tell you shouldn't talk about sex. Shut the fuck up. How the fuck you got here? Your mother got 13 motherfucking kids. You were born in the 70s with 13 brothers and sisters. Somebody was doing some fucking up in there. And then they said, my mother was a Christian. Okay. All right, she can be a Christian too and still get dick. She was a Christian. She had them Christian legs up to have 14 of you motherfuckers. She was listening to Luther at one point. She was listening to the Shilohites at one point. She wasn't always listening to Reverend James Cleveland or Shirley Siege or the Clark sisters. She was listening to Teddy Pendergrass at one point, because I'm pretty sure them legs wasn't open and listening to no Mighty Clouds of Joy. Fuck out of here with that dumb ass. Let me get off of this live. The fuck is I'm doing? Anyway, and y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all not even telling me to shut up. Y'all not even telling me to. Y'all ain't shit either. Y'all not even telling me calm down, Jeter. And then you boosting me out, Jillian. You boosting me out? Hell yeah! Shirley Caesar and shit. Come on now. Look, I ain't fucking with y'all. Nope. Cause y'all ain't shit either. Y'all ain't shit either. I wish I was in the room with every last one of y'all. I wish I was. I'd probably take me a drink. I probably would take an edible just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. That one would be lit. They'd kill all of our asses because we're enjoying ourselves too much. You know what I'm saying? If we was all in the room right now and we was all laughing, having a great ass time, not thinking about life or time, we just having a lot of fun, they would kill our ass because we having too much fun. You know how honestly, if we was all in the same room right now and having so much fun, you know how time would fly. You know that when you having the most fun, time go by fast as hell. I've been on this live for 2 hours. And it don't even seem like I've been on live for 2 hours. It seems like I've been on the live maybe an hour and 20 minutes. And it's like, I could be on this bitch another hour and it wouldn't even feel like it. I don't know. It's like, when you having fun, when you enjoying yourself, when you laughing, when you is at your best, it's like time do not exist. It's like time don't exist. And it's like, That's the type of place I want to be in my life right now. I don't want to think about time. I just want to have such a blissful life until time don't even exist. I've been losing track of time. Like, damn, what time is it? Like, yeah, like I ain't even know. It's crazy. But yeah. But thank y'all for the gifts. And one thing I can say about Hank, Hank comes in here, he put in my cash app, and he leaves. He'll come in, say, hey, how you feeling? How you doing? I'm doing good. Put the cash app and leave. I love Hank to death. I do. But I want to thank y'all for all the gifts. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me because I had no clue on what to talk about on this live. I'm going to be honest. Every time when I get on live, I never know what I'm going to talk about. And I realize that y'all ain't shit just like me because y'all are the worst. Y'all boosters me up. Y'all really do. Y'all don't say, come on, you to stay focused. Y'all just as nasty as me. Y'all everything. I'm like, okay. I feel y'all. I get y'all. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in with me. Stay in contact with me. I thank y'all for all the gifts, all the likes, all the shares, all the super chats, all the cash apps. I thank y'all for everything because y'all really do show me a lot of love. Y'all really do. Y'all show me a lot of love. And I'm glad that I decided to dedicate my time on YouTube because I probably wouldn't even have known a lot of you all. And I want y'all to have a great night. Tomorrow is Thursday. See, I can't ask my ex for no money because he gave me money this morning. And I don't want to seem like I'm being greedy, so I'm going to lay low. But I would ask his ass. But I'm going to lay low. I'm going to try to wait until next week time. Like, give him a little break. Even though he didn't give me that much, but I'm trying to act like I care. I'm trying to act genuine. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have a great night and stay in contact with me. Have a great evening. Enjoy. Watch a good movie. And I'm going to have me a glass of wine. And today is my niece's birthday, and even though I didn't celebrate it with her, I asked my daughter to give me some wine, and she wouldn't give me none. Like my family, they don't like when I drink. They don't like it when I drink. They sound too lovable or whatever, some shit. I talk too damn much. But, they don't, my family don't like, my daughter, I'm just energized when I drink. I'm energized. I'm lovey-dovey, especially when I'm drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm a lovable drinker. When I get drink, I don't get violent. When I get drink, that's when the spiritual side come out. When I drink, or when I'm under the influence, or when I'm drunk, oh my goodness. Y'all would think I'm Martin Luther King or no, fuck that. Y'all think I'm Malcolm X in this bitch. Let me have an edible and I get on live. Y'all gonna think I'm Malcolm X. I'm militant as a motherfucker. Y'all ain't saying shit. This is one of the reasons why they used to ban me on TikTok. I used to purposely get an edible. And I will wait until an hour go past, let the edible kick in at its height. I get on live and I be at it. And they always ban my ass. And I be pissed. Cause I be going in. But I wouldn't do that shit now. Cause I don't take edible no more. But I'm trying to tell you, I used to go in. I didn't give TikTok too much of my energy. I would go in. And I used to get lots of followers behind that. Cause they be like, wow. Hell no. Oh, see how you is always? Hell no. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about that shit too. I was thinking about, cause my ex-boyfriend, not my old ex, was like, when the last time you had your edibles? I said, I haven't smoked weed or took edibles in over a year. He said, it don't seem like it. He said, you want me to get you a bag? Because he know exactly what I used to take when I was taking edibles. He knows what I used to take because I used to get him to go get it for me. So I'm like, no. He's like, I'm going to get you a bag anyway. I'm like, please don't. Please don't. Cause I'm trying to tell you. You remember my lives? Shit, my lives be lit. You couldn't tell me I wasn't Malcolm X. I be saying some shit, and they always ban my ass at the peak. Like I be at the peak. I be at the peak, and I be like, God, I be mad. I go running in the house. I go running around the house and shit, and my family be like, "What's wrong?" I be like, they just banned my damn live. And my mama said, I can hear you all the way in the room. You cussing their asses out. I'm like, I'm not cussing. I don't know what I'm doing. But I tell you one damn thing. I might treat myself. I might treat myself. I don't know. I might, cause you got telly with the wine. You know what? Next time when I get on live, I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna get me either a glass of wine, or I'm gonna take me an edible. And before I get on live, I'm gonna let y'all know, so we all can just relax and unwind. Telly got her wine. Always, you got your edibles, whatever you take. We can have, and if y'all want to join me on the live, y'all can join me on the live, and we can chat and we can do all that. That's what I'm gonna do next live. The next live I have, I am going to get me a bottle of wine, or I'm gonna take me an edible, and I'm gonna warn y'all before I get on live, and y'all can actually join in the live with me, and we can talk, we can have fun, we can talk about anything. It don't gotta be about, it can be girl, it can be gossiping, it can be whatever. We just gonna have fun, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Hell no. That's what I'm gonna do. Is that cool? I'm gonna do that. Miss App, I don't know what you do, but you're gonna do something on that day. I don't know if you drink, I don't know if you take edibles, I don't know if you smoke weed, I don't know what you do, but you're gonna do something on that day. Okay? Jillian, you can do your wine, your crackers, and your cheese. We gonna do that, and I promise y'all we're gonna do that. Okay, don't back out either, cause I got a feeling you gonna back out. I got a feeling you're gonna be the only sober one on this live. It ain't gonna be no soberness on this live. We gonna get fucked up, and we gonna have a great time. You know what I'm saying? We gonna enjoy ourselves. So don't back out, cause I'm gonna purposely tag you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tag your ass purposely, because I got a feeling I don't know. Do y'all got a feeling? I got a feeling Miss App she gonna crack. I got a feeling she gonna be like, I'm okay. No, fuck that. It ain't no okay. You okay? What okay means? Okay means you down for it, or okay means yeah, I know I'm gonna do that. No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna purposely have you join the live just so I can see your glass. Just so I can see your glass. I am. And oh, you lost your mind, Telly? What kind of edible do you take? See, the edibles that I take, it gives me the euphoric feeling. Like I take indicas. When I used to take my edibles, I always took indicas, chocolate. I don't take sativas. I take indicas. Indicas give you the feeling of floating. It feels like you floating. You feel like if you feel like you have no body. So I take indicas because it relaxes you so deep. You don't feel relaxed as if you just feel like a zombie, like you don't want to do nothing. Indicas give you like that, like you don't have a worry in the world. You just feel like you floating. You feel like you can just fly. Like I feel like I can jump out that motherfucking window and fall and land on my 2 feet. I just float. And I have full control. I don't know. But the only thing about the brand that I used to take, the indica brand that I used to take, when I eat, because when you smoke weed, when you eat, the high goes away. But the brand of The brand of edible that I take when I eat, it makes me higher. So this is why whenever I used to take my edibles, I try to eat something filling first. So that case, because if I eat while I'm when I have my edibles, when I eat, it gets me higher. And I'm only a small person, so I take 10 milligrams. 10 milligrams, I'm done. I don't need 20, 30, 40 milligrams. So Telly, you must have had a milligram that you couldn't control. I take 10 milligrams of indica. And I'm trying to tell you, 10 milligrams, I'm cool. I don't need one time I overdid it. I didn't know how edibles work because no one told me. So I took one. And about 30, 40 minutes, I didn't feel nothing. So I took another one. And that's where I fucked up at. I was so damn high until it felt like my brain was coming out of my head. It's like, I can't describe it. It was like, everything was super loud. It's like, it was over functional. It was bad. I was like, it was never again. And the high stayed longer. Because usually when I take an edible, if I take an edible at 1 o'clock, I start to feel it around 1:45, 2 o'clock. It takes forever for me. But that high will last me all the way up to 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm still high at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I take it at 1 o'clock, at 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'm still high. And if I eat something, it makes it intense more. So by the time that if I take an edible at 1, around 6:30, 7 is when it's starting to really wear off. So this is why when I used to take my edibles, I always took it in the daytime. I always took it between 12 and 1 or between 1 and 3. Because if I take it at 1 or 3, I know all evening I'm going to feel balanced. And then once the edible completely wears off, I still feel high in a sense because I still got that euphoric feeling. Like it's like I'm never completely back down to norm. And I'm trying to tell you, see, I don't want to think about it because now I don't want to think about it. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to get me. Yes. You know what? I'm gonna get me a bag. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get my friend to get it for me. I'm gonna get him to get it for me because he keep pressuring me. I can get you. I don't know why you keep pressuring me to get a bag. He said you can come over my house and I'll get you the bag. Oh, you want me to come over your house and take one? Okay, I see what you're trying to do. Okay, you trying to. Okay, all right. I'm gonna trick his ass. I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna come over there. Yes, I am, and I'm gonna be, and I'm gonna be. I'm gonna make sure when I come over there that it's that time of the month, and he gonna be mad as a bitch because he done paid this money to get me high, and he can't do shit with me because she ain't ready. So you know what? I'm gonna do that because he gonna fuck around and find out. You think you gonna go over there and give me a bag of edibles so you can come over there and get some ass? Oh yeah, you gonna get some ass, all right. He gonna be in for a treat. But anyway, I'm gonna do that shit because I'm like that. I'm a bitch. I am. I'm a bitch sometimes. I can admit I know who I am. I'm a bitch, and he gonna be mad as a bitch because he don't take them. He don't get high at all. So when he gonna be mad. He was like, "Why you ain't tell me? You ain't asked. You told me to come over here. You gonna give me something. You ain't asked me what type of situation I had to be in." So that means he gonna take my ass home. He gonna be mad because he ain't gonna keep me there because I ain't no good to him. And he sure in the hell ain't getting no throat. I can't suck. I can't even put a lollipop in my damn mouth. So he know he ain't fucking around with my throat. You ain't fucking my vocal cords up. I be watching them damn movies. Let me get off of this live. But anyway, I will see y'all probably tomorrow because I don't know where I totally lost focus. I totally lost focus. way to go down the deep end. It went from Christian to now X-rated. Like what the fuck? But I'm gonna get off of this live. I really love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I said before, thank y'all for the gifts, the cash app, the likes, the shares. Thank y'all for spending time with me. I actually enjoyed myself greatly on this live. Y'all really made my night. If I did not have a great day, I give you my word. Y'all have really made my night tonight. This is the best live that I've had in a long ass time. Like this is one of the best lives. And y'all ain't seen shit yet because I'm gonna make sure the next one is gonna be even better. I'm gonna tell y'all. It might not be the next one, but I'm gonna let y'all know ahead of time because I gotta get everything ready. But this is the best live that I've had in a long time. It is. So I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. And I will see y'all probably Friday. Friday or yeah, Friday. So it's gonna be on and popping. And you make sure you be there, KK. Have your drink, have your choice of intoxication ready, cause you a part of that too. Cause I'm tagging all y'all. So I'm going to get on. I'm gonna watch a movie. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch a movie, and yeah, I'm just gonna watch a movie. I might get some junk food. I want some junk food. What time is it? Yeah, the bar store. I'm gonna go get some junk food, and I'm gonna watch me a ghosty movie and try to scare myself to live in hell to death. So y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all maybe tomorrow. Well, go eat some cereal, Danielle. Love you.